Good morning, guys. Just a quick update on me. I'm doing great. Just going through a lot of stuff and just feeling a lot healthier, a lot more refreshed. I think just in the last couple of weeks, I've just really needed a vacation in a way, and not the vacation to leave somewhere, but just within myself and kind of just rest. I really felt like I really needed the last couple of weeks to just kind of focus on almost everything except sync licensing. So I first want to just say thank you guys for your patience. I know many of you guys enjoyed many of the recent videos that I've put up. And I think, though, that as I've sort of, you know, I think I've had my feet a little bit more under me now. I feel like I've kind of gotten a little bit more, I feel like I've kind of gotten over the hill of what I really needed to get out of the last couple of weeks of a lot of this growth. Now, I'm not done by any stretch of the imagination. But I think at this point, I would like to start dedicating more content on this channel back to sync licensing. But what I will do, for those of you that have enjoyed what I've been doing, and you want to see more content like that, I will be building probably a separate YouTube channel and maybe a separate platform, a separate thing, not connected to sync my music, where I can talk about a lot of those topics in fuller detail, because I feel really compelled to do a lot of that right now, because I know, first of all, just how many people are suffering and how many people are in pain. And I'm not saying that I can save people or anything like that, but I know that, like, the experiences I've gone through by just sharing that, and I've seen real examples from you guys, just sharing my story on here has inspired a lot of you guys to do something, and to, or just give you a little bit of comfort to know that you're not alone in your struggles. And we all have our own individual challenges and struggles that we're going through. So that's definitely been like more of a calling that I've been feeling, especially in the last couple of weeks. And I do want to pursue that. So I don't know the exact form that I will, but you guys will all be well aware of that when I do launch something else for that. And I will launch something. You can guarantee I will. I just got to figure out how to structure it, put it together, and figure out how I can actually work it into my schedule. The other thing that I want to do moving forward is, it's kind of actually a really big announcement, is I don't know how much more of my own music producing I'll be doing in the sync licensing industry. Now, I just want to make sure you guys know, I don't plan on giving up this YouTube channel, nothing happening to Sync Academy, nothing's going away with Sync Edge or the Syndicate, so I have no plans to eliminate all the educational services and videos and stuff that I've been giving you guys. That's going to keep coming, okay, and that's going to stay there. So I'm just personally going through a little bit of a transition in terms of what do I really want to spend my time doing. And I'm getting to the point now, maybe it's age, maybe it's coronavirus, but there is something that's kind of calling me to do something different than what I've been doing for the last 12 years of my life. So again, though, I still know, and I have this, I feel this obligation to coach you guys, to provide my wisdom, to provide my insights, to show you guys my story, because I know a lot of you guys are at the beginning stages of your 12 years or 20 years or 30 years into this industry. And who knows, maybe I'll get back into it later. I actually don't know. But right now, I know that my priorities have shifted, and there are other things that I need to be thinking about and focusing on right now. And really helping people seems to be like at the top of the list. So I think taking time to produce music, throwing it out there to TV shows, movies, and commercials, it helps the project, it helps whoever's putting together the program. But I don't really feel like it's the best use of my time right now. Hopefully that makes sense. I think, interacting with you guys, sharing with you how I've done it, giving you encouragement. Because, if you've been subscribed to me for a while, you know that most of the videos, even though we talk about sync licensing on this channel, it's really not about sync licensing, actually. What we're talking about is building character. We're talking about perseverance. We're talking about making a plan, making a goal, and sticking with it. We're talking about picking up new skills and not being afraid to throw yourself out there and facing rejection like a professional. So we're talking about interpersonal skills and professional skills that you can take to any industry in any field, because these core skills are not just unique to sync licensing. You will carry these things and these things that you're getting better at to any endeavor into your life moving on. And that's actually what gives me the most reward, I think, if from the last, 3 years that I've been doing my YouTube channel, at least, is getting emails and stories from you guys, hearing that, like, it's not really just about getting the acceptance or getting a placement or even getting a royalty check, but just the confidence that you get, the purpose that you now have, the drive that you feel, the sort of reinvigoration, the love that you now have again for music, which you might have lost for a while. I know certainly I've had. many times where I've hated or fell out of love with my music career. So that's the kind of stuff that I feel like this is why it's worth it for me to keep going and to keep offering, the stuff that I'm offering you, because it seems to be helping a lot of you guys. And so I want to just continue to do that. So I want to rest assured that's going to keep happening. Just my personal time composing music, partnering with libraries, that's going to be winding down pretty quickly here. So we'll see if that's even going to be something I do at all, or if it's something that I just really drag it down to the point where it's just something I do once in a quarter or once a month or something like that. I don't know. I know that I'll still have a desire and a love to want to make music. So I might just be making music just for my own, myself, or maybe I'll release it on this channel. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm going to do. Like, the love of music is always there. But again, it's just this shift in priorities. I think that's what I'm feeling right now. That's where I want to chase. That's where I want to go. And I do want to, I'm very respectful and I'm very aware that I didn't want to just take this channel that's been so dedicated to one topic for 4 years and then suddenly just go, hey, we're going to talk about all these spiritual topics and stuff. That's too much. And I don't think that's really fair. I think what I should do is, and I thank you guys for being patient with me for the last couple of weeks of allowing me to go down this little rabbit hole and see where it took me. But I think what I should do is bring this channel back to sync licensing. And if I do want to dive into those deeper topics, we can go to a different place. And those of you that want to follow me there, we'll have a conversation over there. Okay. And I know many of you not interested in that. That's cool. Not even trying to pressure anybody into being interested in any of that kind of stuff. If you're interested in it, you are, or you're not, right? That's pretty much what it is. So I know most of you guys obviously are excited about sync licensing. You're getting your career started. You're getting your first contracts. You're jumping into this industry head on. And so I still want to be your biggest champion. I still want to be that person to give you all the tips and help and the tutorials and the advice, and also helping gather from other sync licensing professionals to give you the best chances of getting what you want to get out of this industry, whatever that may be. Okay. So that's it, guys. Just kind of an open letter to all of you. Again, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You guys have seriously made the last couple of weeks so much better. Just knowing, just hearing your stories, knowing that I'm not alone going through the changes I'm going through. You guys have had, and some of you guys have dealt with some really heavy, really dark stuff in your lives. The fact that you're courageous enough to share those with me, I feel so honored, so humbled. And just so you guys know, I will never share any of your personal details at all. Okay. So I always ask if I'm going to share like an email or get an interview with you. Like, I always obviously ask you guys, like, are you comfortable sharing your story? And I always tell you, share what you want. You don't share what you don't want. But just so you guys know, like, you can be absolutely confidential. Like, I will be out confidential with you. Vice versa, right? I will not be sharing any of your personal details here publicly or with anybody ever. It'll just be between me and you. So if you feel like you want to share something with me that would help you, get something off your chest, help you just feel a little bit more connected, email me. You can comment below if you want, but if you want a private interaction, jesse@syncmymusic.com. I will read it. I will respond to it. Okay. So whatever I can do within my power to help, I'm going to be doing that, with also keeping the balance in mind that I also need to look out for myself too. I need to really make sure that I'm well balanced. And I think that's a big thing that I'm learning how to do now. I feel like I was a little bit unbalanced, big time unbalanced for many, many years, that I was not thinking and focusing on the inner work that I need to be doing. So now I'm going to try to keep it a little bit more even, so that, because if I'm not healthy, I can't help any of you guys out, right? If I'm not feeling good, I'm not going to help you guys in any way that I possibly can. So I want to make sure that it's really about getting myself good first. And then once I'm good, I'll have the energy and that optimism and that excitement to want to maybe help you guys if I possibly can do that. So thank you guys. Have a great day. And now, starting from now, the next video you see will probably be some of the previous sync licensing videos that I recorded before the last couple of weeks. I do have a lot. They're great. I mean, they were recorded before, obviously before today, so they're a little bit post-dated, but still timeless kind of advice and information. So I want to make sure you guys get those. And once those are done, we'll move forward with some new content. So look forward to getting some great new stuff out to you guys.